Prostitution, muta.
Shouting. Talk to me. Tell me about Rebecca.
Produces muta.
Tell me about Rebecca.
Do women produce sperm?
Who is Rebecca?
Do women produce sperm?
Who is Rebecca?
Do women produce sperm?
Who is Rebecca?
Who is Abraham's father?
Who is Rebecca?
Who is Abraham's father?
Who is Rebecca? Tell me about Rebecca. Don't run away, my friend.
Your scripture is
You make me
crap.
famous.
Can you answer me?
You make
Don't
me
worry.
famous. I love it.
Muslims.
I love it.
Can any one of you
Wait, what is this?
from the
The
Quran
speech.
where Jesus himself said, "I'm the Messiah"? I'm waiting for any one of you, your scholars, where Jesus himself said
You just proved
in
that
your
you are
Quran
fool
that he's
because
the Messiah.
Allah, he taught
I've
in
given
the
you
Quran,
10 years.
not
Find out
the-
and come to me.
Okay.
Where
I don't need
Jesus
10 years.
himself said,
Now, I have a question
am
for
the
you.
Messiah. No,
I have a
answer
question.
me.
No.
I won't take any question until
You're
you
not
answer.
taking any question.
Take your Quran.
Tell me about Rebecca.
Find me where Jesus
Tell me
said.
about
Why should I
Rebecca.
tell you about Rebecca?
I want to know.
Where your God,
You like
where
to
your
speak loud.
God,
I'm
where your
standing
God
next to
said
you,
that Mary
I'm
is a
standing
sister
here.
to Moses.
I'm standing.
Quran
I'm
says
close
that
to you.
Mary
I'm
is
close
a
to you.
sister
You don't need to shout.
Aaron.
Look,
And
microphone
Moses.
is here. We can talk.
Do you
We
know
can
who
talk.
Mary is?
We can talk.
Come on, go and sleep.
What is
get
this?
chicken.
Hit and run.
Come back.
Hit and run.
Come back. No run.
Hit and run.
Run like a chicken. Chicken.
Hello, everyone. How are you guys?
Well, we are not having you here. We've already told the police that we don't want you in our personal space.
But you haven't said about me. Did you call the police on me, madam?
All of you, you're not welcome here.
We're not welcome here.
No.
Oh, you're rejecting Muslims. Okay, madam. Muslim.
Get lost.
Okay.
Get lost.
Pam, don't be like that. I don't want to wind you up, Pam. It's okay. You do your thing.
We're not rejecting Muslims at all.
Film that we don't reject anyone. It's freedom of conscience.
Sir, can we have the conversation without you being filmed? No, I'm just curious. What is this?
These are on Bible prophecy. These are the Gospels of Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, the King James Bible.
What church do you follow, if you don't mind me asking?
It's about being a disciple of Jesus Christ. It's not about any particular denomination.
No, because
King James Bible is from the Texas Receptus Received Text, which is from Antioch, Syria, which is the most reliable translation of the scriptures of the Hebrew and the Greek.
which one is that, sorry?
King James Bible, 1611. Which is
So-
the most reliable translation. King James was authorised this Bible and got 47 scholars together, and they got it from the Texas Receptus Received Text.
What language did Jesus Christ speak?
Probably Aramaic, Hebrew.
Aramaic. So right now, no, it's either Aramaic or Hebrew. Which one would you commit to?
Priests spoke in Hebrew.
What language did Jesus Christ speak, sorry?
Aramaic is a dialect of Hebrew.
Madam, you didn't want to speak to me, so.
I'm just,
Does he need your help, madam?
he's my husband and I'm reminding him that Aramaic.
Oh, that's sweet. Are you guys married? Oh,
Yes, we are.
sorry, I don't want to cause any conflict. Sorry, you said your name is Mark, right? Mark? Mujib. Richard, excuse me, Richard. My name is Ridwan. So, what language did Jesus Christ speak?
Aramaic, Rich.
Aramaic.
Aramaic.
Hebrew dialect.
So right now, the oldest scripture you have, and you're saying the most authentic one you have, is the King James Bible. And what language is that in?
Translated from the Hebrew and
Correct.
So it's
And
translated.
so much so that Guy Fawkes wanted to blow up King James. All right? Because King James was producing this Bible, led by the Spirit of God, from the original texts from before 100 AD. Okay? And what happened? Guy Fawkes went to Parliament to blow up Parliament, not on political grounds, to destroy this Bible. Because King James had commissioned a whole lot of scholars to analyze Greek and Hebrew and to take the original manuscripts on papyrus long before your Muhammad, all right, and to write this Bible.
What about
And when the
Muhammad,
Dead
sorry?
Sea Scrolls, listen
What
to
about
that.
Muhammad, sorry?
When your
Sallallahu Alaihi
Dead-
Wasallam?
When your Dead Sea Scrolls were
Madam, you're jumping all over the place.
No.
Yeah.
You asked.
What was my
you
question?
asking about this King James version, and I know how you trash our Bible. So we're going to.
What did I say? I'm asking you. I'm asking you for the history.
This Bible is as reliable as your Quran. That is what
That's
we're
a
gonna tell you.
bold claim, madam.
It is as reliable.
We
And
have
you
a
know how we
carbon
know?
dated, madam. We have a carbon dated Quran in the language
And they have carbon dated copies of the Greek and the Hebrew.
in the lifetime of the Prophet of Jesus Christ.
In the lifetime of Jesus
thing,
Christ.
sir? Don't you
Absolutely.
think-
So you have that Bible in the lifetime of Jesus
They
Christ,
have the manuscripts from Antioch,
I ask you
the
one thing?
Textus Receptus,
which is
which is the received text that came from the apostles that they carry with
Antioch
them.
in Syria.
Yes, and the original
Madam,
ones from the time of
I don't know who you're trying to bamboozle.
what
I don't know who
I'm
you're trying to
say.
bamboozle,
Because
madam.
we know what your angle is.
What's my
And
angle?
We know you're trying to bamboozle us with your language. And I know you're on film, I'm not on film. That's fine, I've checked, I'm not on the camera. However, you see this little thing here? This is to show you that God gave you the original manuscripts.
The original manuscript of what?
Palestine.
Madam,
In
don't shout at
19
me.
Because you're not letting me finish.
No, because you haven't even heard my question. You started talking about Guy Fawkes.
Excuse me,
Okay.
I'm trying to tell you that this is a live
What are you
conversation.
responding to?
Look here,
What my wife is trying to say
the original manuscripts were
is that the
found.
Jesuit order, which an arm of papal Rome, tried to kill King James because
Who is King James?
King James, who wrote who commissioned the King James version of the Bible,
Commissioned it.
400 years
Okay.
ago.
47
So that's
scholars,
irrelevant.
The 47 scholars that he used.
King James.
No, it's not.
No, just let me finish. Look, hold on, speaker. The 47 scholars that he commissioned were led by God's Spirit, and they used
How do you
all
know?
of the manuscripts.
Actually, I'll let you finish.
Well, my friend, I could say the same to you.
About
Do you
your
think
Ask
that
me.
it took God 600
Years
years
to
after
come and
Christ
tell us that those manuscripts
to
were
tell us
wrong. Please don't be
the
ridiculous.
manuscripts were wrong?
Exactly.
That's not the claim I'm making.
Well,
That's not
there's
the
no
claim I'm
manuscript
making.
From Jesus' time.
I need to speak at one person, one person at a time, madam. And I think you said you don't want to speak to me.
No, I said I don't want to be on camera.
Okay. So am I going to have a one-way conversation, or am I going to speak to
We're
two
gonna
different people?
explain if you
I'm
let
happy
us-
to speak to one person. Which one person am I going to speak to?
You're going to speak to Richard, but
Okay,
you
but
need
then
to
please don't
understand
interrupt.
Systematically.
Please don't interrupt your husband. And I don't know, what does the Bible say about women teaching as well?
I think
We will write a document for you.
What does
and
the
bring it next
Bible
week.
say?
No more verbalization, written documents. You will have a written document all about it, and it will be given there, and you will be able to be silent. Okay? We will give you our opinion in writing. Okay? Good.
Brilliant. Can I go back to speaking to
No,
Richard?
that's what I say. I told Richard to say that. We don't need
Richard, are you saying that as well? I'm not going to force you to have a conversation with me, Richard. Huh? Yeah. Come talk to me, Richard.
Yeah, come out of the camera. Yeah,
You guys wasn't in the camera.
yeah you are. But his voice is on the camera, and so is yours.
I think they want to record us, or record me, sorry. So go on, Richard, you were saying.
well, like my wife said, if you have questions,
My question is, right, this is the King James
Yes.
version of the Bible. Yeah? It's not in the
it's
language.
the Holy Bible, and it was authorized by King James through the 47 scholars from the Textus Receptus, from the original manuscripts.
What is the original? What language is the original manuscript in? Hebrew. Okay. Now, who wrote the original manuscript? Madam, me and Richard are speaking. You've already said you don't want to speak. Stop interrupting the conversation, madam.
More knowledge than Richard on the origin of the manuscripts. Ask him, he'll tell you.
Then I'm happy to have a conversation with just you. I can't have a conversation with both of you. Madam, do you want to have a conversation with me?
I'm not having a conversation. You're asking me for the history of this book. So I'm
Madam,
gonna give
you need to
a
let me
rundown.
ask my question.
No, I want to give you a rundown of the history of the book. There's no
I don't want
questions
you to
ask.
preach, madam. I want to ask my
That's not how we do
question.
things. Well, look, my question is a very long. My answer to your question is a very long one.
What's my
And so
question?
therefore, there's no need for you to interrupt me. I have a long answer.
What's my question?
Your answer was, what is the King James version of the Bible? That's what you asked me. And who's King James? That's what you asked me. So that's what you get an answer. And that answer might take me 15 minutes. Are you willing to listen for 15 minutes?
Let me ask you a more simpler question.
Yeah?
Do you have any Holy Bible
Yes.
that's in the lifetime of Jesus Christ,
Yes.
peace be upon him?
The Israeli Tanukh. The Hebrew Tanukh, which is in the museum in Israel. The scrolls were given to you.
Where is Israel?
At the moment, political Israel is where it is, and we all know where it is.
I don't know where it is. Where is Israel?
Don't be a fool, man.
Oh, how am I a fool? Where is Israel, madam?
You're provoking me.
I don't know. I want to know where Israel is. It's important to me.
You know exactly where it is because you
Where
know
is
what's
it?
going on between Gaza and Israel at the moment.
Gaza and Israel.
Don't provoke.
Gaza and Palestine.
Gaza and Palestine. No, yeah, but we know that political Israel is in Palestine. We know that. Nobody's questioning that. But the fact is, at the moment, there's a nation recognized on this planet called Israel, whether we like it or not.
Do you recognize it?
I do not. Because God said, Jesus said, your house is left to you desolate in AD 70. All right? And there's a chapter in this book saying about how Jerusalem was taken from the Israelites. Okay, so there you are. All right, so we are not in favor of Israel at all. Okay.
Sounds quite anti-Semitic. I'm joking. I'm joking.
I love Jewish people and I love Muslim people.
Brilliant.
I love every single human being on earth.
My friend, there's atrocities carried out on both
And I
sides.
am certainly not pro-Israel or pro-Islam. I'm pro-nobody.
Atrocities on both sides. Now we're getting political, sir. What do you mean by that?
There's atrocities on every quarter on this planet because people want to kill for what they believe.
Because of man's fallen nature. That's the answer to that.
So
And I would never harm you because of what you believe.
you comparing what Israel
No, we're
and
not.
the Zionists are doing to the Palestinian women and children is quite.
Muslims, bless their hearts, they have been taught to provoke. All right, they've been taught to provoke. I've been dealing with them for 20 years. I know what I'm doing. Okay, they've been taught to provoke. Okay, taught to provoke.
Madam, ironically, I'm here trying to have a conversation
No,
with you.
you've now
You want to
provoking us into an Israel Gaza thing. You are taking.
No,
Please,
your
leave us
husband
alone.
provoked
Let's go.
me.
No, I'll have any.
Your husband provoked me by saying there's atrocities happening on both sides, and I think that's not actually
On both
just in
sides
regards
of
to.
every war. You didn't let him finish.
That's not what he
Every
said.
war, Ukraine
That's not what
and
he
Russia.
said.
There is provoking on every quarter of the globe.
Madam.
In the Congo, in Rwanda, wherever the wars
Madam.
happen, there's provocation.
Have a lovely day. I'm going to leave you to it.
Stop turning the
I
Israeli
look
war
forward
into the only
to.
war that ever happened.
Madam,
Yeah.
don't be rude now.
No,
I'm
no,
trying.
that's what
I'm trying
you're
to
trying
leave.
to do.
I'm trying to leave on good terms.
No, but
the
you
fact of the
somehow
matter is,
have
no.
to
This is a very,
provoke
very inflammatory conversation.
please, it's
It
not.
is. It is because it's unfair for anyone to say that there's atrocities happening on both sides when we've
There's
got over
atrocities happening
30,000
everywhere.
Palestinians being murdered. Most of them
Yes,
civilians.
my heart is there and I'm praying for
50%
them.
of them are children. And then
And
for
in
you to
Israel.
say it's comparable with what's happening in.
Did I
We
say
never
comparable?
said that we were
I
on
said
nobody's
that there are
side.
atrocities being committed by humanity.
Please, I told you
all over.
Israel doesn't belong to the land.
Implies it.
Right,
So
because you're
now
on the side of Palestine. Israel doesn't belong to the land.
Jesus, when he
I'm gonna
came, wasn't
respectfully.
Jesus, when
I'm
he
gonna
came, wasn't
respectfully
Oh, my nerves.
He came to
refrain
save
from this
souls.
conversation.
He came to save souls.
I'm gonna refrain from this
Get
conversation.
lost.
I wish you both a good evening,
Get lost.
and it will be difficult for me to get lost because I live in Stratford, but I shall try. I shall try.
Get lost out of my personal space.
Amen. May Allah guide you guys. Sorry, Simon, I got distracted.